At Mydecine, we're fully vertically integrated from A to Z on our drug development platforms.
At Mydecine, we have a strong drug development pipeline where we really look at finding compounds with incredible potential in nature, such as psilocybin and psilocin, its active metabolite. And then we look at those compounds and itemize where do they have features or issues that can be addressed or fixed or improved for medical use. And it's really this improvement and tailoring specifically for medical use that we view as the definition of the sort of 2.0 drugs, if you will.
At the University of Alberta, we have an exclusive partnership with Applied Pharmaceutical Innovation, a not-for-profit drug development organization acting as a conduit between Mydecine and the University of Alberta, allowing Mydecine to retain 100% ownership in the IP developed from the partnership.
The work that we're doing at Mydecine really is enabled and accelerated by our partnership with API and the University of Alberta, where they're leveraging machine learning and artificial intelligence to screen our drugs of interest.
With artificial intelligence, you can reduce the time, reduce the cost of this process significantly.
Using API, companies are able to scale and grow in a way that they wouldn't be able to if they tried to build the capacity in-house, yet they still retain the intellectual property and all of the perks of having an in-house R&D team. We're committed to ensuring that Mydecine becomes a true leader around the world in this field. The support that we provide for Mydecine enables them to leapfrog a lot of the other players within the space.
Mydecine takes a phased approach to its drug development strategy. We're looking at known efficacious MYCO 001 single molecule psilocybin that we feel is drastically better than what's currently available on the marketplace for the treatment of PTSD and smoking cessation.
With MYCO 001, we at Mydecine are incredibly excited to apply this to the indication of smoking cessation. The reason for this is because we feel that the design of our trials actually gives us a very, very quick route to a approved prescription drug with this indication, and then this can act as an example for other indications in substance use disorder as well as the broader mental health space. MYCO 004 is an excellent example of how we're employing our patent strategy at Mydecine. And so this is a patch-delivered, skin-permeable, 2-hour duration, shelf-stable tryptamine or psilocybin analog, if you will. And each of these features that I just listed is actually its own patent strategy. So this is something where we can actually, in a modular fashion, mix and match these features for new applications. And every time one of these features is used in a molecule, used in a drug product, that's an additional layer of patent protection.
A phenomenal strength of Mydecine's portfolio is their novel compounds.
Mydecine takes a very nuanced approach to drug development. We, as opposed to designing molecules from scratch that may or may not affect a condition of interest, we're taking molecules from nature, such as psilocybin, that have already shown strong efficaciousness in the conditions that they're treating or being studied in treating, and then we're making very purposeful modifications, changes, or improvements to these, and by building off of the templates that are provided by nature to us, we really can be confident of the value of these molecules moving further in the pipeline.
So we are currently working in a very exciting project. This project is focused on building an arsenal of artificial intelligence models to mimic what's called the serotonin receptors.
There is an immense demand for these next generation drugs that will be responsive to the needs of both patients and physicians.
Mydecine's R&D program is arguably one of the most robust in the world when it comes to developing new products in the mental health and psychedelic space.
Upon receiving FDA approval and treating patients, Mydecine is currently working our second-generation drugs through the clinical pipeline to replace our first generation with a more superior, more refined, more scalable second generation of psychedelic medicine.
Drugs that we're working on right now on the molecule level will end up potentially saving hundreds of thousands of lives.